Now, you might be wondering, why are you knitting? You know, to be quite honest, I am too. I decided over winter break, that I was gonna learn how to knit. It's one of those few times in my life where Pinterest, DIY, whatever has actually worked out in my favor. Now, why am I knitting in front of the camera? You know, that I don't really know either. But it's been a while since I just got here and talked about something random, so here goes nothing. What I find so addicting, I guess, about knitting now is that it's just very relaxing whenever I do it. It's one of the few times where my brain isn't wondering what the, you know, underlying meaning of it is. I don't have to worry about taking notes. So it's one of those few times where I can just sit and my brain can just turn off, which is, you know, extremely nice every now and then. I feel like I'm at that point in the semester where I'm still getting used to my schedule, even though we're, you know, more than a month in. We're closer to spring break than we are to the beginning of the year, and I feel like I should be adjusted by now, but I'm not. I'm also finding myself a lot more stressed out earlier this semester than I normally have been. So much work, just so much work. And then I start freaking out even more because, you know, we're only like a month in and I'm already this stressed. If I'm like this now, what the heck am I gonna be like around midterms? And you know, I can't even think about finals. Oh my god. And definitely the reason that I'm stressed is definitely because I'm in more of the higher level comm classes that I need for my major. I mean, that's a given, right? The longer that you stay at school, the more difficult your classes get. Well, I'm at that point now. And I know that I'm gonna make it. And I know that I'm gonna get to the end of the semester and be glad that I put in all that work. Take last weekend, for example. I just did homework from like the moment I woke up to the moment I went to bed. And it was exhausting. I remember walking back to my room from the library and being like, God, kill me now. So what's the point of all of this? You know, I don't really know. That's a good question. But the point of me knitting right now is to demonstrate that, you know, every now and then you need to do something where your brain can just turn to mush. You know, you gotta let that happen sometimes. Because if you don't let it happen, your brain's gonna explode. I know that for a fact. The internet told me. And everything on the internet is true. And you know, the other thing is that I don't want to get to the end of the semester and be like, wow, why did all my friends abandon me? Oh, was it because I always told them I was doing homework? Probably, yeah. And I especially don't want to graduate college being like, wow, I'm so glad that I stayed up till midnight almost every single night doing homework. And you know, the other thing that I do to myself that I shouldn't be doing, I stay up until like 2 a.m. like every single night for no reason. Tumblr, the internet. Have you ever seen videos of wolves marking like their scent on somebody by like nuzzling up against them? Have you seen that video of the baby otter being introduced to water? Because I have. And you wanna know what's surprisingly relaxing? Go watch some beauty YouTube guru person. Go watch them give a haul video. I don't know why, but it's just so relaxing watching people tell you about the things that they've bought. Because you're like, oh, I wish I could buy that. Too bad I'm poor. I do nothing on the internet for hours and hours. I guess those are the moments when I'm allowed to turn my brain off. That's fun, but you know, I need to get up in the morning. So I guess the point would be that, I don't know, that I get stressed or something. But I mean, like, everybody gets stressed. I'm not a special snowflake here. But I guess just is that, you know, you need to find something to do that isn't homework. I think that's the point. Do something once a day that isn't homework. Even if it's going down to 7-Eleven and getting a Slurpee, that sounds cool to me. Go treat yourself. Is that the point of this? That every now and then you need to treat yourself because you're gonna go nuts if you don't. You're gonna end up knitting in front of a camera. I don't even know anymore. Does it look like the life has like left my eyes? Man, 21 Pilots got it right. I'm talking about their song Stressed Out. Like, that is the realest song I've ever heard. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the ladder. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at our face saying, wake up, you need to make money. That doesn't send you into crippling fear of the future. I don't know what will. I meant this to be a much more upbeat video, happy, less terrifying of the future, and I don't think it's turned out that way at all, so I apologize for that. I don't know, this is just me saying, hey world, I'm stressed, and knitting sometimes helps. And if you're stressed, you should do something that relaxes you too. Is that encouraging enough? Oh, you're still here. Okay. Can't believe you just watched an entire rather bleak video of me talking about stress and life. 21 Pilots. You must have a higher tolerance for me than most people, so you should go over to my channel. There are a bunch of other videos over there, and you know, they're not nearly as depressing as this one. I think.